State of Michigan versus Anthony Michael Montoire. We have John Glazier appearing. Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Montoire. And I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is file number 23-21632 FC. Mr. Malaro, this is date time set for arraignment. Yes, arraignment. So, Mr. Malaro, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we'd acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its reading as to all 16 counts in the habitual offender notice. We'd also acknowledge receipt of a witness list. My client would plead not guilty and ask that a pretrial date be set on this matter. We have, I think, put in an order for the transcript of the preliminary exam. And
so March 13 at 8:30.
Did we perhaps have something within 30 days, Your Honor?
When did you put the transcript order? Because they have 90 days to do that.
I understand, Judge, but this may also get resolved. So.
Okay, so I will set this over to January 24 at 8:30 in the morning. Because it's arraignment, my staff will do the notice of hearing. I will enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Mr. Montoire, and we'll see you back on that date. Thank you, Mr. Montoire.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Anthony.
Great. You're all set, Mr. Montoire. All right, Miss Underwood. Are you Mr. Lepper?
Yes.
Okay. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Stephen Joseph Lepper. File number 23-21466FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Lepper and Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the time set for pretrial. And let me find them. Ms. Underwood, how do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, this is a prisoner possessing contraband case. The offer is as charged, no subs. The specific contraband in question was THC. At this time, I believe we should schedule this matter for trial.
So the plea is as charged with no sub?
Mr. Lepper would have a fourth habitual, Your Honor.
But the plea offer is to plead to count one with the fourth offense notice?
No, with no subs.
With no sub. So the plea offer is plead to one count of prisoner possessing contraband, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years or $1,000, with a typical COB to 12 months or the low end of the guidelines. And then with this fourth offense notice, he's looking at life.
I believe that's correct on a 5-year.
Yeah, so if you were convicted at trial, the maximum penalty could be up to life in prison.
And he understands.
Okay, I know, but I just need to make
sure. I was never aware of this.
Okay. All right, so I understand it's do you want 2 seconds to talk to him? Just have a seat at the table and talk to him. It's on the information, but everybody doesn't read it. It's okay. All right. Mr. Glazier, you have Krista Espinosa.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right. Let me get her file. Let her in. So we're gonna need to get him fingerprinted today. I assume they would do it at MDOC, but you know, with the state police, but they don't.
I'll take him to the gym.
So we'll have to have him run to the gym, get his fingerprints. Okay. All right, Ms. Espinosa, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Crystal Marie Espinosa. I have 2 files, 23-21373FH and 23-21576FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Ms. Espinosa and Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So, Mr. Glazier, how do you wish to proceed on behalf of Ms. Espinosa? Am I frozen? No, he's frozen. Can you? Isaac, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I think John's
Mr.
frozen.
Oh, I'm like, did I go mute? Are people ignoring me again? I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna. Mr. Glazer, can you hear me?
Yeah, something happened. Everything froze up. I don't know if it was your.
That's okay. All right, so how do you wish to proceed today with Miss Espinosa?
Is the prosecutor here on that? Or is it just somebody filling in for Phoebe? Let me see.
Miss McClure is not here.
Okay, what I'd ask to do, Your Honor, is like 2 weeks. And if we can't get this resolved, we're just gonna set it for trial.
All right, I have January 3rd at 8:30.
That'd be fine.
All right, so Miss McClure is not assigned to my court, Mr. Glazer, so she typically doesn't zoom
Right.
in. She's in another court, so you'll
I'll get
have to
hold
meet
of
with her. Yeah, to meet with her in advance. All right, so,
January 3rd at 8:30, you said?
January 3rd at 8:30, and you'll do the stipend order to adjourn.
I can, yeah.
And Mr. Sneed, can he sign your name with permission?
He couldn't. If I could just inquire with Mr. Glazer whether or not he received Miss McClure's email with the plea offer or not.
I don't know if I did. Let me see. Was that today?
I'm not sure when she sent it.
Let me see. I don't want, can you have it there? Can you just fax
No, I
it?
don't have her email.
If you could send it to my office again, just to make.
He doesn't have it, so I guess you can check with your staff.
Yeah, I don't see where, are you froze up again? Hello?
No. He is though.
No, I'm not.
All right, you ready? All right, you want to go back up by Miss Underwood? Okay, he's frozen. Okay, so we're back on the record with Mr. Lepper and Miss Underwood. How would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, I think we're going to take one more pretrial.
Okay.
on this and see where we can get. I'm going to talk further with Mr. Lepper. We're going to go over some things.
Okay, so how far out would you like another pretrial?
Hmm?
How far out?
Middle of January, maybe.
January 17th?
That's fine.
All right, so Mr. Sneed will adjourn this to January 17 at 8:30 in the morning. The prosecutor's office will do the writ and you
I'll
can do
do
the
the
stipend order to
stipend.
adjourn. And Mr. Sneed, can she sign your name with permission?
Yes, please.
All right, and then they just need to go over the jail to get prints. Okay, do you know where to go?
Yes.
Okay, all right, they're gonna take you over to get fingerprinted and we'll see you back on that day. Thank you, Mr. Lepper. All right, so.
Your Honor, we have Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez. from the
Your Honor.
LLC.
Hold on, everybody, you're talking. Hold on, Miss Espinosa, your attorney's back.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
I wasn't sure if I had to hang up or not.
Yeah,
No,
you,
I think we're all set, Mr. Glazer. So Miss Espinosa, we'll be back on January 3rd at 8:30. And if, anything else, Mr. Glazer?
yeah, Crystal, set up an appointment to come in and see me this week or next week,
Okay.
okay?
All right. I'll see you then.
And as the
All right,
prosecutor,
thank you.
they're gonna send me that plea offer?
I think they already did, according to
Okay.
Mr. Sneed, but, just
Well-
contact Miss McClure.
Yeah, okay, all right.
All right, Marinda, you want to come up and stand next to Miss Underwood? All right, spice. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Marinda Catherine Spicer, file number 22-20743 FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Ms. Spicer. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people, even though he doesn't need to be here today. So this is date and time set for an adjourned probation violation. How do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, may I approach?
Sure.
So it's just, she got an underline in September and January. Should we check and make sure that's the right? And then she also. That was it, so there was an underline in September. She'll check, see if that's true. And she can send out the file, so.
Yep. Talk to her.
Oh,
She'll check with you. Okay. All right, so Mr. Mawad, what you got now?
Judge, Cage Preston, he may be in the audience.
Yes, he is.
Okay,
So
all
hold
right.
on, and then you also have Nick Williams, right? But you waived arraignment on that one. Okay.
Yeah, that
All right,
is
Mr.
correct,
Presser?
Judge.
Mr. Presser, you'll be next. Okay, Ms. Underwood, how do you want to proceed with Ms.
Yeah.
Spicer?
Your Honor, Ms. Spicer is still going to court in Ann Arbor. We would ask that this be postponed till after January 9th.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this out to January 17th at 8:30. Ms. Adams, Ms. Spicer is in the courtroom. Can we get her a notice of hearing, please?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and I think this. I say January 17th.
Yes, Judge.
All right. 8:30 in the morning, so Ms. Spicer, just have a seat right over here on the end of this bench and we'll get you a notice. Mr. Presser, you wanna hop up here? All right, I'll bop back to you in a minute. All right, this is, yep, you just stand at that podium for me. And just one file. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Cage Zachary Preston, file number 23-21574FH. I have Mr. Mawad appearing on behalf of Mr. Presser. This is the date and time set for a pretrial. So, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So, Mr. Mawad, how would you like to proceed today with Mr. Presser?
Judge, we originally thought we had a plea worked out for Haida, but because there's a vehicle code issues, he can't get Haida on. One more adjournment till after the new year should resolve out any of those issues. It is Mr. Sneed's case and we did text each other and I think that's the appropriate thing to do.
Okay, so no objection, Mr. Steen.
No, thank you.
All right, and I'm gonna need a notice on this one too, Becky. All right, so because he's here, I'll provide a notice for this one. So I will set this out to January 24 at 8:30 in the morning. So Mr. Preston, I noticed you probably are leaving work to come here. Do you have a Zoom app on your phone?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can always take a break at work and go sit in your car. Because usually I try to take Mr. Mawad's first. He had 3 today, so I was bopping around his files. We can always do that as well, okay?
Okay.
So January 24 at 8:30 in the morning. And if you will have a seat right over at the end of that bench, we'll get you a notice of hearing, all right?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Preston.
Cage, I'll be in touch with you regarding a finality to this. We just want to make sure that we get a finality by the time we come back to court, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, so
Great.
thank you, Mr. Mawad.
Bye, Judge. We'll see you. And then Isaac, I'll be in touch with you, okay? All right. Appreciate you.
All right, so Miss Underwood, I will tell you that, oh, I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. Hey, somebody who's called in on a telephone, could I ask your name, please? Hello? Here's your other. Okay. Miss
Jonathan
Underwood.
Palding.
Oh, Mr. Palding, hi, hold on one second. All right, I have somebody from MDOC and let me find you. You are, what else do you have today? Sorry.
Hey, would you please provide me?
So are you Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
No,
Okay. I know Mr. Palding. I'll be right with you. Hold on. So,
okay, thank you.
that's Mr. Palding. That's Michael. All right, I'm gonna skip over to Mr. Palding real quick. So this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Jonathan Gregory Palding, file number 23-21602FH. I have Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Palding and Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time scheduled for a first pretrial. Mr. Dagger Margosian, how do you wish to proceed with Mr. Palding?
Well, Judge, I tried to call Mr. Palding on the number that I have on file, but I wasn't able to get through to him, and it's a different number than what's showing up on screen today. So I'm wondering, is there a way to do a breakout room when a person is on the phone? Then I'll just do that.
Yep. So Mr. Palding, hold on, I got your client right here.
I know, but I was gonna go back and get on the screen.
From MDOC? Okay, you wanna go back to my jury room? All right, he'll let you back. All right, so Mr. Palding, I'm gonna open up a breakout room. And what's, I put him in the, my bad. All right, Mr. Palding, I'm gonna open up a breakout room and I'm gonna assign you and Mr. Dagger Margosian. You're gonna go automatically. And when you go in there, you can talk to Mr. Dagger Margosian. And then when he comes back, I'll close the room and bring you back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right, there you go. All right, he's gone. Okay, okay, so Ben Klein. Let's see. Go through my waiting room.
Judge, I sent you a message on that.
I don't know. Chat, text.
Text.
Okay. Oh, God. All right, let me get rid of Mr. Klein. Mr. Sneed.
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to send you a chat so you're aware why. Okay, Mr. Klein is connecting to audio. All right, Mr. Klein, can you hear me? Oh, he just like disappeared again. Go ahead, Mr. Klein. All right, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Benjamin J. Klein, did you receive the chat message, Mr. Sneed, regarding counsel?
I did. Thank you for the update, Judge.
All right, file number 23-21327FH. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people and Attorney Vidito appearing on behalf, or not appearing today on behalf of Mr. Klein due to, oh, Mr. Klein just popped back in, due to a conflict. Mr. Klein connected. Hold on, Ms. Underwood. Mr. Klein, can you hear me? Mr. Klein, can you unmute your device so I can acknowledge that you can hear me? All right, I'm going to adjourn this matter to January 24. Mr. Klein, can you hear me?
Yes, sorry about that. My computer is giving me fits.
No, it's okay. You need to contact your attorney's office. He's not able to appear today. So I'm gonna set this out to January 24 at 8:30 in the morning. And Miss Adams, can we prepare the notice on this file, please?
Of course.
All right, so you'll receive a notice in the mail, but just write it down, January 24 at 8:30, and you need to contact your attorney's office, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Klein. All right, Ms. Underwood, let me grab your client's file and Ms. Schumacher, give me just a second. Yeah. All right, we are on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jonathan Gonzalez Rodriguez, file number 23-21565FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date time scheduled for a first pretrial in this matter. Miss Underwood has requested a breakout room with you, sir. So I'm going to open up a breakout room and allow you to talk to each other. And I mean, have to yell a little bit, but all right, sir, there he's gone. Okay, so Ms. Schumacher, your attorney is Sam Millar, right? Can you say your name, because I'm not getting audio from that room?
Hey, Schumacher.
Okay. All right, Mr. Milaro, in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Tiffany Renee Schumacher, file number 23-21338FH. I have Salvatore Milaro appearing on behalf of Ms. Schumacher. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for pretrial in this matter. Mr. Milaro, how would you like to proceed?
Judge, can I have a quick breakout with Ms. Schumacher?
Sure. All right. So Ms. Schumacher, I am going to put you and Mr. Milaro into a breakout room. So go ahead and click on join.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. I have John Glazier. So let's see. This one.
I'm still here, Your Honor.
I know. There's your beautiful wife that you don't deserve.
I don't know. She's starting to believe that. Everybody's telling her she doesn't deserve me is really the way it should be.
I don't think anybody deserves you. I'm just kidding.
I understand. I got Hines is all I got left with HINS.
She's in my waiting room. She's in my waiting room.
Okay, and Isaac's on that.
Okay, good. All right. So let's get her connected to audio. All right, Ms. Hines, you can go ahead and unmute your device. All right, great job. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ruth Romaine Hines. We have file number 23-21402FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Ms. Hines. And Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. Mr. Glazier, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, we had adjourned this so I could get a couple of transcripts from some depositions from a civil case out of the same incident. I just looked at, I do have those and I need to review them and then send them to Mr. Sneed, and then maybe we can work this out.
Okay. And Mr. Glazier, I don't show that I have a stipend order from October to today.
I don't know.
Okay, so can you check on that? All right. How far out do you want this adjourned?
I'm guessing 2 or 3 weeks.
How about January 24? Would that be all right?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right. So I'm going to set this out to January 24 at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Glazier, you can do the stipend order to adjourn. Mr. Sneed, can you sign your name with permission?
Yes, please.
All right, Ms. Hines, we'll see you back on that day. Thank you, Mr. Glazier. And I think
Ms. Hines, I would
Yes,
ask that you come and see me the week before January 24th. I'll talk to Mr. Sneed before then, and he'll have a chance to look over those depositions.
Okay, sir.
all right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Glazier. Thank you, Ms. Hines.
All right, thank you,
Thank
Your
you very
Honor.
much. You all have a wonderful day.
You too. All right, Ms. Underwood, I'm going to bring your person back. All right, no. Maybe. Okay, I'm waiting for your guy to come back. And all right, Mr. Malaro, we're back with Ms. Schumacher. How would you like to proceed today with Ms. Schumacher?
Judge, so Miss Arnold and I have been trying to resolve this case, but she has like a parallel prosecution over in Jackson. This is no fault of Miss Arnold or this court. I have not had any success in contacting her lawyer. We've been trying to do a total, parallel resolutions at the same time kind of thing. In that case, I don't think has actually been to a point where there's going to be a resolution, but we don't want to let this sit around either. So I'm going to ask if we can set this case for trial at, some point out in the future. And then if whatever happens in Jackson, we know what's going to happen there. Maybe we can get this resolved.
All right. So there was
a request.
I do have notes on a Cobb's agreement.
Correct.
Looks like guidelines concurrent. Okay, good. So how many day trial?
Probably 2. I'd say probably a 2-day trial.
Miss Adams, do you want to bring me the 24 book? Or do you want to? You said 2-day trial, Mr. Malaro?
I would say so, yes.
All right, she is in custody, so, and arraignment was last May, so. So, Mr. Malaro, no, can't do that then. So, Mr. Murphy, I have February 20th. This is actually older, but Mr. Murphy has a trial that day scheduled on Corey Reese, who's also in custody, but this one is an older file. So I can set that date, or I can go to Mr. Malaro. I have Jeremy Sneed set on Tuesday, February 27th. Is he in custody too?
Yes.
So I can back it up to that one, or do you want me to go out further?
We could do the 20th, Judge. That's fine.
The 20th?
Yeah.
Zachary Davis, not in jail. Actually, that's one in jail, one not in jail. Hold on. Who's your attorney in Jackson County, Mr. Mecker?
Philip Curtis.
So, Judge, I think this case will get resolved. So I think the 20th.
Okay. All right. So we will set trial for February 20.
When's your court next week, Ms. Schumacher?
It should be by the end of December.
Okay. So, and I think we'll know by then what they're doing in jail.
All right, so I will set, let's see, February 20th. I will set a final pretrial for February 1. That will also be the motion deadline. And jury instructions and voir dire questions will be due by January 25. And let's see. All right, I've signed the order. You won't need to do a notice of hearing today. And I don't know whether to write 23 or 24. All right, so we will see you back for final pretrial on February 1 of 24. And Mr. Malaro, if you work things out with Jackson County and you get a resolution on this, I appreciate if you can get it back in maybe on a day for a plea that's not a Wednesday.
That's our intention, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Ms. Schumacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Dagger Margosian, who do you have? I have Rowley, Arasco, or Pig. Do you have one of those, Michael?
I
You have Rowley.
Yeah, Mr. Rowe.
Do you need a breakout room with them?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, so,
but Judge, there is, Mr. Palding
You just did.
is ready.
hold on, I had to get rid of that jail room. Say it again, Mr. Dagger Margosian.
Mr. Palding should be ready to call.
Yeah, I'm bringing him back right now. Okay. All right, so Miss Underwood, you have had a chance to speak with Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Yes, Your Honor. There's some stuff we're still looking at, Your Honor. We would ask for another pretrial, maybe early February.
Okay, so how about February 14 at 8:30 in the morning?
2:14, 8:30, and I will do the stip to adjourn with Mr. Sneed's permission.
All right, so 2:14 at 8:30 in the morning. And so Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez, we'll see you back at that day around 8:30 in the morning. And do you have any questions, Mr. Gonzalez Rodriguez? Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too. Do you need a break or anything? Good, thank you, Judge. All right, okay, so let's see. Mr. Palding, let me grab your file. Probably gave it back to Miss. Did you not? Miss Adams, I probably gave you Palding back, but we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jonathan Palding. And Mr. Dagger Margosian, have you had ample time to speak with him?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how would you like to proceed with Mr. Palding?
Your Honor, part of the resolution calls for Mr. Palding to do, he's in the process of doing those things. I'm asking for an adjournment for him to complete those tasks, and I suspect that should be done by March. So if we don't have a resolution by then, we can schedule for trial, but I anticipate by then it will be done.
Right, so I will set this out to March 6th at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Dagger Margosian, can you do the notice of hearing?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
And Mr. Sneed, can you sign your name with permission?
Yes, thank you, Judge.
All right, so, all right, Mr. Palding, I'll see you back on March 6th at 8:30 in the morning, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Rowley, let me grab your file.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you said this is yours as well, Michael Dagger Margosian?
Yes, it is.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Dexter Rowley, file number 23-21458FH. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people, and I have Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Rowley. This is the date and time set for pretrial. I do see an order for transcripts that was filed on September 14. So October, November, December 14. It looks like they're due tomorrow within that 90-day period. Have you received them yet, Mr. Dagger Margosian?
No, I don't see anything in my file.
Okay, so we will need to check on those. So how would you like to proceed today?
Well, ultimately, I anticipate that this case will be scheduled for trial, but you know, obviously we do need the transcripts to prepare for that. I for no fault of Mr. Rowley's own, we just don't have what we need at this point. And I know that he's been appearing for court but so that's where we're at.
Right, so Mr. Rowley, they have 90 days to prepare transcripts, and tomorrow will be the 90-day mark. So that's why we're asking that. But so Mr. Dagamar goes in, when would you like a pretrial?
Well, I skeptical that we'll get it by tomorrow. So if we, we probably will just need a pretrial sometime in January. Yeah.
Okay, how about January 24 at 8:30 in the morning?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, and you'll do the pretrial stipend order, and Mr. C, can you sign your name with permission?
Yes, please.
All right, so Mr. Rowley, I'm having trouble with your name. We'll see you back on January 24th at 8:30 in the morning, and make sure you stay in contact with Mr. Dagamar Gozin, all right?
No problem. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I have Joel Arasco, Joshua Pig, and are you done, Mr. Dagamar Gozin?
I think I'm done, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so these must all be Rhonda. Where is Rhonda? All right, we're gonna take a break because I don't have Rhonda. And you wanna hunt her down and take her into custody, you're more than welcome to do that. All right, so we'll take a couple minute break. Thank you.
Hello? If somebody wants to let me back, I'll get on the Zoom.
Don't worry, we're coming.
Well, I was told I was being taken into custody.
Yeah, we were gonna rush you, give you a break. All
How's
right,
your way on?
Hi, Rhonda.
I have
How
Joel,
are you?
Good, good.
Joel
You know,
Rusk.
We do not have a good sight thing, so sometimes I forget you're back. I can't see you.
Well, that's
So
okay.
I have 2 people in waiting room, so
Okay,
you're gonna zoom in?
yeah,
Okay,
Mr. Arasco and Mr. Pig, right?
yep.
Hello?
Mr. Roscoe.
Pig.
Okay, okay.
Last two, I think. it is.
Okay, thanks, Doug.
We're in the home stretch.
Yeah.
2 more.
Yeah, that's great.
She's not logged in. There she is. Oh. All right, Miss Underwood, let's take Mr. Pig because he's been here the longest.
Your Honor, could I speak to Mr. Sneed for a minute? Mr.
Mr.
Page.
Sneed, can I pop you in a breakout room? I think Mr. Sneed might have taken a break, so hold on. I'm gonna bring Mr. Arasco in too, because Mr.
Thank
Pig probably gave up on me and isn't connecting to audio, so.
Okay.
Mr. Arasco is trying to connect. Here it comes. All right. Let's get him connected. So I
Um,
don't need. Let's see who's connected. I don't think I need the jail on anybody, so I'm done with the jail. All right, Mr. Roscoe is connected, but not connected to audio. So neither is Mr. Pig.
Joel, are you there?
No, he's not connected to audio.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sending connection messages to both Mr. Pig and Mr. Arasco there. Mr. Arasco is now connecting to audio, I think. There.
Hello?
Mr. Arasco, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing today?
I am good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I appreciate you giving me the chance to come to here to treatment.
Well, I'm glad you're there, and let me call your case. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joel Arasco. We have two files, 23-21532FH and 23-21607FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Arasco, and I have Isaac Sneed on behalf of the people. I do have a letter in my file from Mr. Coast that states that Mr. Arasco is at Dawn Farms and is doing well. He mentioned he recently applied for transitional housing for when he is done, and his attitude has been good. So Mr. Arasco, I am super happy to hear that you're doing well there and taking it serious. So I'm very proud of you, because I know that it takes a lot of hard work to succeed. So thank you very much for all your hard work.
Your Honor, when I talked to Mr. Coast, I was thrilled with the report I got on Mr. Orozco. Under the circumstances, Your Honor, I think a pretrial, perhaps for late January, is in order. And I'll have some discussions with the prosecutor and law enforcement and see what we can come up with on Mr. Orozco.
All right, Mr. Sneed? Any
No
objection?
objection to an adjournment, Your Honor.
How about January 24, Ms. Underwood?
That sounds great, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Arasco, I'm going to set a pretrial for January 24 at 8:30 in the morning, and you can zoom in like you did today.
All right.
All right.
Got it down.
And yep, and I want you to stay there and keep working hard, all right?
I will. I promise.
All right, I'm very proud of you, Mr. Arasco, because I
And
know
I signed
how
up
hard
for
you're working.
outpatient treatment.
Great.
I signed up for outpatient treatment too.
Good for you. All right,
All right, thank you, ma'am.
this is it, Mr. Arasco. You can do this. All right, so we'll see you back for pretrial on January 24 at 8:30 in the morning. All right, you're all set, Mr. Arasco.
All right. Have a good day.
Your Honor,
You too.
can I have a brief breakout with Mr. Sneed?
You can, if Mr. Sneed wants a brief breakout room with you.
Your Honor, just has the docket concluded? I
No, we still have Mr. Pig, but he's not connected to audio.
understood. Yeah, then we can do the breakout if the court will allow. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna open up that breakout room and I'm gonna try to get Mr. Pig connected. It's probably sleeping. It's been on hold for a long time.
He's standing and holding himself for all that time, like we used to do it.
Well, he's not. Yeah.
I know, but he's been in this holding cells for several hours before.
Oh. You heard Bill's retiring from IT? No.
Really?
Sad. His last day was about December 28th.
Oh, I'm gonna miss him.
Me too.
He's so nice.
He never made me sound stupid. When I would call and he'd like, oh, did you turn it on? I'm like, well, no.
He's so nice.
He is super nice.
So it was, whoops.
You're just talking to yourself.
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. All right, so Miss Underwood, Mr. Pig has been logged on since 8 o'clock. I know it's not your fault. But I'm gonna guess he probably fell asleep waiting because that's like 2.5 hours ago. But he's been logged on since before 8 o'clock. Were you
Your
just
Honor,
asking?
Can we do a short adjournment on this?
Yeah, so I will adjourn this for another pre-trial on December 27 at 8:30 in the morning. And can you do the stip in order to adjourn?
I will do that stip in order. With
All right,
Mr. Sneed's permission.
Yes.
Okay,